Hi there Stampers, I have another video for you. I had a card class last weekend and we did a few cards there, and I just wanted to do some videos on the cards that we made at the card class last week. So one of the first ones we did was using the DSP packs, and this is from the Brights DSP pack, and an awesome thanks card. And this is the one I did to show them, and this is the one I did with them. So I'm going to show you how I did this particular card. Quick and easy technique, but great if you need a quick thank you card. So again, I'm going to use one of the Brights. I'm going to use Pacific Point, and this is half of a sheet of paper, half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, so that when you fold it in half, you get a 5.5 by 4.25 card. So there we go. And I'm going to take the Project Life corner rounder, and I'm going to round all the corners on the card. Well, the bottom corners, I should say, not all of the corners. There we go. And then I have a piece of the DSP Brights paper stack. This is the big paper stack that you can get that has every color from the family in it in 4 different patterns. And what I'm going to do with this one, I've cut this a little smaller. So I've cut this one by 4 by 5.25. And I'm going to corner round 2 of the 4 corners. I think I'm going to use the polka dots on this one. Let's just grab some Snail here. And snail that on the front of the card. I've got a piece of the white Organza Ribbon, and I'm just going to snail down the middle of that. I'm going to start off the side of the card, and I'm just going to give it a little pinch, and another little pinch. And I'm going to take this across the front, but not the whole way. And I want to cut this on an angle, like that. On the one end, we've got our little pinches over here. And I'm just going to snip the end off here so that we have nice clean edges. And next up I have a butterfly, which is from the larger of the 2 butterfly punches. And what I did is I already have half of a dimensional here, which is perfect because a whole one seems to peek out underneath those butterflies. So I'm just going to put that in the middle. Put that butterfly off to the side. And I've cut, these are the pearls, the pearl embellishments that we have, and these are the strips that come in the multi-pack. And I just simply cut them off in 3s. And the 3 seem to fit really nicely in the middle of that butterfly. So I'm going to take this strip of 3 and just put that right down the middle. So we've got our embellishments on. I've got just a scrap of white cardstock that I'm going to use, and a scrap of the Pacific Point. And I'm going to take this punch here, and I am going to punch out a piece of the Pacific Point. And then I'm going to need my stamp set and my ink pad. So I've got the coordinating ink, monochromatic look going on, and I'm using the Yippee Skippee stamp set. Love this stamp set. And I'm going to use the Awesome Thanks because it fits nicely into that label punch that we're using. So there we go. I've got my Awesome Thanks. I'm going to stamp that. Don't have to worry about where it is when I stamp it because I'm just going to take that punch again. And of course this isn't going to work this time, it worked earlier. I'm just going to put that in the middle and punch it out. Now what I did with this guy, so we've got our greeting here, and I want to layer this piece, so I'm going to cut this down the middle. I'm going to put my two edges together, and I'm simply going to snip off the little corners because they'll stick out from behind our label if I don't. And put a bit of snail on the edges. And then I'm going to tuck these guys in behind, like so. Grab more of my dimensionals. This time I can use the full ones. Peel off the backings and attach my greeting. And there you have it, a quick, awesome thank you card. All monochromatic using the brights colors and the DSP. Hope you enjoyed the video and happy stamping!